Today I want to show you how to make Spanakopita Pinwheels. That's right, Spanakopita Pinwheels. The easiest snack to make. They're perfect for potlucks, get-togethers, the holidays. If you celebrate it, this will work. And those, very simply, are going to be made with a little bit of puff pastry. They're going to be just so easy to make, and it's only going to take like no time at all. So, first things first, preheat our oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. Now, this is so easy to prepare. It's nothing more than a Spanakopita filling in a roll. So, let's get the show on the road. What am I going to do first? Let's get our mixing bowl out of the way and our feta, because you know there's going to be feta in this. I'm going to take some onion, and I'm just going to chop it up nice and easy. You don't have to do anything complicated. Any level of cutting for this will work. You don't have to go super ninja. A little Greek extra virgin olive oil will go in. For this, I like to go generous for anything. I'm usually going to do about 4 or 5 good glugs or tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just going to take my onion and move it in there. And right there, baby, there's that sizzle starting. So along with my onion sauteing, I'm going to do some fresh cracked black pepper. And for me, more is more when it comes to pepper. All right, so now my onion is well on its way to becoming translucent. The next part of this, obviously in the Spanakopita part of it, is the spinachi. And for this, I am using 300 grams of spinach. It's going to go in there. And again, nothing complicated. You just want to kind of get everything all nice and incorporated and getting everybody acquainted in here. And the second that your spinach is going to hit that pan, that hot pan, that's the flavor, baby, right there. All right, so now our spinach and onions are all ready to go. Let me just turn that off. Next, I'm going to take my bowl. So in my bowl will go my spinach and onion. Jeez, that's fantastic. Next thing to go in is my feta. Can't forget the feta. And for this, I am using about 250 grams of feta, and I'm just going to crumble that in there. And I didn't add my feta while this was actually on the burner because I want my feta to melt in the oven, in the baking process, not in the sizzle process or the sauteing process. So that's that there. I'm going to take 1 egg that I'm going to use as a binder and just throw that in there. And here's the thing. You're just going to kind of break it up and smash it around. We're going to stir that in after. Next thing I'm going to use as well are herbs. And for this, I'm going to use a little parsley and a little dill. Now, here is the thing about this. I'm adding my parsley now because I don't want to like cook the shit out of this while it was frying. I want to taste a little bit of the parsley. And what better way to do this than by adding the parsley and the dill right at the very end. So my parsley will go in there. My dill, I'm just going to take a little bit of dill there. Throw that in there. This is not complicated at all. And just finely chop this. And you're going to find that this will bring out a whole different level of aromatics to your Spanakopita. So, perfect. That goes there just like that. And the only thing left to do is just mix this all up. There really is nothing more to this. This recipe is so easy. This, in terms of a level of difficulty, is probably like a 3, maybe a 4. The hardest part about this is rolling up your puff pastry and turning it into actually the roll-ups, which I'm going to show you in a second. It is so crazy easy. You take this somewhere, you're going to look like a star, believe me. So this is pretty much ready to go. Right in front of your eyes. Nothing to this at all. And that's done and dusted right there. Now, Cooking with puff pastry. I don't make my own puff pastry because that is just crazy. I don't have that much time and frankly the inclination. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take one sheet of puff pastry, nice and simple, nothing complicated, just like this. In fact, I'm going to leave it with the wax underneath on. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gorgeous mixture and I'm just going to place it and I'm going to spread it around on my puff pastry. Here, I'll use a little bit there. And you don't have to be perfect. This is cooking. This is not an exact science. So you want to just spread it evenly out there. You don't want too thick of a layer of this. And bring it to the edges as close as you can. And there you go, just like that. And watch what's going to happen now super, super quickly. And you know what? This is the kind of stuff you look at and you say, holy crap, that looks so complicated to make. I wish I could make this. Not today, my friends. Today, you will be able to make this as well. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done, just like that. Now, let me just move this here. The trick to this is starting your puff pastry and getting it as tight and as evenly as you can. And then from there, just evenly roll it, just like that, roll it. Now you don't want these things to be huge. You don't want like logs like this because puff pastry will puff. And you want these almost like hors d'oeuvre size or appetizer size. And to me, that looks, what the hell, I'll give it another little roll, just like that there. Crimp up the sides. Now, I've got some left over. Don't panic, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to save this for another roll. I'm going to take a 12-inch pre-greased aluminum pan, and all I'm going to do, very slowly, let me just turn this around like this, is take my pan, I'm going to take a serrated knife, and what you're going to do is just very simply slice them into half-inch slices. Take you like a second. There's like nothing to this at all, and it doesn't have to be perfect either. Now, bring our pan into the picture here, and you're going to start slowly moving these into your pan. How easy is that? So now I've finished rolling and putting my pinwheels in the pan. You can see they're absolutely gorgeous, and this is a perfect size. Lastly, I'm going to take a little bit of my Greek extra virgin olive oil and just real quick, just drizzle this over just like that. That's it. Nothing else. These will go into my 375-degree oven for about 25 to 35 minutes or until they're puffed up and golden brown and delicious. All right, so this is now being out of the oven. It cooked for about closer to 40 minutes. I let this sit for about 20-25 minutes now and just let it kind of reconstitute itself. And now is my favorite part. Time to try this out. Look how gorgeous this is. Ow. Look how gorgeous this is. Everything's kind of puffed up. It's become all nice and happy. Let me just take one of these out. Oh, you hear that? That's the sound of absolute beauty. And these you can just tear away and they become perfect for like the holidays or any kind of get together. And look how gorgeous this is. Look how absolutely perfect. Flaky, light. I can do the happy dance. So delicious. All the keynotes of Spanakopita in little 2-bite morsels, or 1 bite if you're like me. My taste buds are like in a very, very happy place right now. This is so super. Just take it out, put it on a platter, serve this up at any party, function, get together. Serve this up as an appetizer. Look at this, I'm looking at my lips here. It's absolutely perfect. So that's it for this episode on my Spanakopita Pinwheels. Just pull apart deliciousness. You know, you just want to take it, and then from here, just grab it, pull it apart, and you're good to go. Look at this. Oh, I'm going to have another one. What the hell? So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and as my usual, or per usual, check me out online at kensgreektable.com. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.